Welcome back, my friend. This is BjjBrick. Quick. My name is Byron. This is your quick Jiu-Jitsu podcast. Go ahead and pull guard. It won't take long. It'll be over before you know it. I haven't got time to waste. Get right to work as I waste time. This week we're talking about why Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is so difficult for new people. It is. If you're training, you were new. Did you pick it up super easy? Mentally, was it easy to come in here and start training? Everybody's on a different road, but I fair to guess that there were some difficulties while you were new. One of the big ones is that new people get injured more. And I don't know that that's true as far as like more, but I think we'll cover some things. I think I was far more likely to get injured and injure somebody else when I was new. Now that I've been training for about 20 years, I almost never injure anybody, and I almost never get, hurt, for lack of a better word, not injured. So injury would be worse than hurt. Hurt is just, ow, like that type of a thing. We'll limp for a day or two. Injury is, am I needing to go to the doctor? Maybe you got to go to the doctor to get some surgery. Like that's a much bigger deal. I've been very fortunate in my jiu-jitsu time to not really have anything too significant injury-wise. No surgeries required for me. I'm fortunate. I know a lot of that's luck. But most of the things I've done that caused me some injury or discomfort, that was a while ago. Let's think back. Way back, I think 2 episodes ago, that new people typically are fighting. They're not rolling. And fighting means you want to win, you want to do good, you want to impose your will. And rolling is, I'm trying to get better at jiu-jitsu. And most people who have some experience on the mats know that they should be rolling. So when you're fighting and you're new, you think this is like a little mini competition between you and this person you've been training with for a while. And they usually beat you, but occasionally maybe you get them this time. You've done it before, a time or two. You're fighting. You're more likely to get injured while you're fighting. Like, I got to get out of this. This is, okay, man, this armbar is pretty tight. But I can get out. Didn't get out in time. Man, my arm is sore. Dang it. Or the vice versa. I don't know why he's not tapping. He needs to be tapping. He's going to get his arm hurt. He should tap. What is he doing? He's fighting. He's fighting you. And what are you doing? You're also fighting him. If I get a training partner at a good submission and they're not tapping, I pause. I don't want to hurt my training partner. I ask, are you all right? What's going on here? Now, granted, I know, having done arm bars or submissions for a long time, kind of where people's limits are as far as, each situation. I had somebody in a choke the other day, and their hands were both trapped, trying to defend the choke. And his foot kind of kicked a little bit, and are you all right? He's like, yeah, it's just tapping my feet. Like, I knew the choke was super close. And then I noticed his hands were stuck, trying to defend it. Don't want to hurt anybody. If he was fighting me, if I was fighting him, I would have made sure that he tapped. I think new people do get injured more because they're fighting instead of just rolling and trying to improve. You're a little bit more clumsy when you're new. Try to stick to stuff that you know. Try to stick to training partners that you can trust. If I'm rolling with the white belt and I have them in omoplata and they don't want to tap, I'm not going to proceed with the omoplata. I don't want to hurt anybody. Most advanced people don't want to hurt a beginner or anybody. It's the other beginners that are a little bit more crazy. And that happens in gyms. Like, you're going to train with basically everybody at some point in time. And some of them will be new. You just don't want two people who are brand new to pair up together, because there's a guarantee they're going to be fighting and not rolling. And one of them is going to lose the fight and not want to lose the fight and maybe tap a little too slowly. The other thing is the other person doesn't get the submission very often, so they really want to land it. It's a big deal. I've only had one other armbar. I want to get my second one. Man, I cannot let this guy get out of this thing. Snap. Then you're going on but nice on your elbows. So you guys who aren't beginners, you guys and gals, be careful with them. If you see them doing something that's dangerous, talk to them about it. One of my big ones is a lot of beginners don't want to tap, and they'll tap like super light, just like with really no intention or urgency to kind of like hide it. Like, I talk to them every time. I don't care who. Like, hey man, was that a tap? Was that a tap? Yeah. I barely felt it. You're tapping on my sleeve of my gi. I can't feel that. So the reason why you're tapping is to protect yourself from getting injured. You need to tap with some intention. Not everybody's going to be observant and watch out for you to tap at any given time. Tap like your limbs depend on it, because they do sometimes, especially against other beginners. They'll stop. If they don't, the coach has a problem with that. It's not another beginner's issue, really, but if you feel someone's unsafe, mention it to coach. Don't train with that person. You can train jiu-jitsu safe. I've done it. I see a lot of people do it. Sometimes you need to pick your training partners. If you just feel like someone is trying to injure you, take that gut instinct to heart. Right out of your gut and put it in your heart. Dang it. Why do I say stuff like that? Anyway, if you feel like someone's trying to injure you or they don't care about your own health, don't roll with that person. If you're unable to take that person and put them in a spot where they will never, get an attack on you, they're not going to roll with that person. If there's a white belt trying to murder me, I probably don't want to roll with that person. But if they do, if I am, I'm a black belt, and I would think most white belts I could pin down for a little while, and nullify what they're trying to do. If you're new at jiu-jitsu, man, avoid that spot. If you're new at jiu-jitsu, check out the audiobook, Your First Year of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's $11.99, about 2.5 hours long, and it can be found at BjjBrick.com, and you click on the shop. It's the BjjBrick shop. There you'll see my beautiful caricature. I'm hideous. My buddy Gary, he's on the cover of the book as well. And I don't know why I'm talking about the artwork. But I want to walk you through your first year of jiu-jitsu. I want you to have fun and success on the mats. Keep coming back for more. Keep learning, having a good time. It's been good to me. I hope it's good to you. I want you to have a good day, my friend, and stay sweaty.